So, a little while ago, we discovered this here place where there was this here giant freaking monster, and I thought that I would grind up and fight him, but then I realized that the game scale. Hang on, I was watching YouTube videos, so I turned all the volume off and stuff.
I can't open that.
Yeah, so I figured that we would, like not fight him yet, and we would fight him when we were high level. Then obviously you find out that everything scales. Oh shit, this is bad. Being netted is just about the worst thing that could possibly happen, I'm sure. Okay, nice. Yeah, then we found out that the game scales progressively, so... Or, levels, enemy levels scale with you. So this guy was always going to be a bitch to fight. Oh shit, okay, he's a lot weaker than I thought. My character's like really good at this point though, isn't he, realistically? Yeah, you get destroyed, you giant flesh-eating monster. Fuck yeah. Awesome. I thought this was so cool when I first discovered that he was here. Even on my first playthrough, I was like, wow, a giant monster that there is actually no hope of me beating. That's really fucking cool. This is just back to the way out, okay. Yeah. And it's nice, like, there's no little map to this area, it's just here. Let's open the soup. You fucking serious? That's it? It's not even any good. Piece of shit. No. Oh, I've got everything in my inventory, by the way. I've been searching for, here, so rigid shells. I've been grinding around the lower levels, like looking for the last bit of rigid shell, because I remember this is the pickup you get mostly from those bone-back rats, I think. And it's the final piece in order to... I've got the cold stone and the frozen heart, but I need rigid shells. I need these, I think it's these embers, these molten skin embers, and something else to create radiant gems. So I need all of those put together in order to finish my rune that's going to go here, the glacier rune, which is the cold damage rune. And I think once we've got that rune, I'll probably be okay with the setup that I currently run. I'll probably try and get another cold item, another one of these doodads, another cold stone, and stick it in here, and maybe also some frozen hearts and put these around in my gear and stuff. I'll work on that. But oh look, I picked these up. These are pretty shit. basically a bit shit, aren't they? I haven't even checked if I got any new skills or items recently. So yeah, that was largely uneventful. I discovered where we are on the actual... I guess if we run out here, I can show you where we are on the actual map. I can show you that. I need to go in and refine the skill build slightly more. This is too many points in Soldier, and I don't think you can actually take these out. I need more points in Nightblade. I think I'd like to actually max this. Maybe refine this. I don't think this is as good after using it for longer. I think it scales as well as it would be just to have more points in this. But I think this here, I think this is really good. I think I'm going to put a lot more points into this because of the way that it seems to be scaling with weapon damage. I don't know, it just... if I'm fighting like an average kind of boss, that spell basically just does like to a non big dude boss, it does like fucking, I don't know, 60% HP or something. Right, where are we on the map? So we're here. This little bit here, we need to remember that. Because we're gonna come back and see if we can fight this guy again, or if it changes. So let's do that. Right now, what's that? Well, the game's gonna freeze because I'm recording. Okay, no, it's not actually going to freeze. I think I'm also gonna start up some other characters and do playthroughs of this game using different characters as well. I want to do like a soldier playthrough and some other shit like that. Blah blah blah, etc. etc. I think I just clicked on the wrong area. Let's go. Alright. I love just being able to walk through these lower level enemies and just kill them with my AoE. I think it's really fun. Yeah, so it's up here. It's just there. Right, come on now, okay, I'll take your iron whilst I'm here. Why not? Free iron bits are always a nicety, aren't they? Love me some free iron bits. What was that? Holy shit, did you just... Aye, not bad. I do find it funny that rare drops can just sort of occur anywhere, so it's like every now and again you'll just kill like a trash mob, and I'll get like a blue drop or a green drop, and it's like, wow, okay, that was interesting. Ah. Huh. It appears that that cave has now disappeared. Maybe it changes location every time you load up the game. I'm going to assume it changes location every time you boot up the game. No idea how true that is. But it's obviously, it doesn't actually show it on the map. It's never shown it on the map. It's always been just a hidden location that you actually have to locate. So why don't we try and find it again, see if we can see it again. Because I'd like to fight him again. I want to see if we can get... If you can find him and grind him, I imagine if you can get the pattern down, then it could be a really effective way to grind out some good gear, because I'm going to assume that his chest there has a really reliably high drop rate for really good gear and stuff. Where it would seem that it would make sense for it to happen anyway. I guess it's not here. Huh, that really sucks. Kinda sad. I really wanted to, I want to fight him again, my giant flesh-walked mutant. Because it's not this is just, oh, this is the burial cave, what? This shit, where are we? Game, let me out. Game. Game, please, game. I'm gonna keep looking for a hit. Well, I wanna see if we can find it. You could probably skip ahead to the bit in the video where I've already found it, if you really wanted. Not entirely sure how long that will be, or if it's if it's don't actually know that it's possible to find it. Oh, it's just spikes. Wow, that's a really quite a rare pickup. I've actually finished spikes off that. Surprised they dropped that. They usually drop the serrated spikes, which is the component where you use 3 to make 1 serrated spikes, and then you use all the serrated spikes to get or 1 serrated spike to make 1/4 of the vicious spikes. So that's a really great pickup there, I guess. Shit, dude. I wanna fight you and kill you again, but you're not letting me. This isn't fair. Hallowed Fang. Oh wow, that's sick. That's the life leech item. Damn, we're getting some surprisingly good drops off all these low level mobs around this area. Like, really surprisingly good. Dude, I really want to find him and fight him. It's gonna bug me if I don't get to him. It's gonna really bug me if I can't find him. I want to kill him, dude. Like, that's all I want to do. Nothing fancy. Nothing bad. I just want to slay his face. Just want to slay his face real quick. Just real quick. I bet you there's a map. If I was to go online and Google it, if he does reoccur, then there's likely a map as to the spots that it happens in. It's just it'd just be a spawning like setup as to where that where the cave shows up. I don't think I'd want to ruin it like that, right? Like you wanna find it out for yourself. It's way more fun that way. Way more fun that way. Maybe one of them's there. Hope you can hear that ice cream van. It's really tempting right now. It's more tempting than I... Fuck, dude, I think I'm gonna go buy an ice cream. My little brother's in the house, which means that I could justify buying an ice cream as he wanted one, and aha! Okay, alright. So, let's have a look on the map as to where we were when we get out. We found him again. I think this might have been the location where I first found him. And this is cool, because we can start fighting this guy and grinding him, I think, now that it's reliable. Because, first of all, it's a pretty fun fight, right? Like, it doesn't take too long to find him, for the most part, here. And the fight's pretty entertaining. It's also really tough. Really tough. Because he hits hard. He's hitting a lot harder right now than he did last time.
Can't do that yet.
Need to heal up naturally here, otherwise I won't feel safe. Okay.
That skill's not ready.
Shit, I'll pop there. I think I dropped a portal earlier.
That skill's not ready.
I'm really quite geared now, though, as I was saying. Like, we're getting towards the point where I'm getting really good. Ancient Heart, that's awesome. That's a pretty important crafting component. It sucks that he doesn't drop loot. It's kind of pooey. Maybe he has a really rare chance to drop some awesome things. I don't know. That's what this mega chest gives me. Really? Just yellow drops from the mega chest? You really just gonna give me... Holy shit, game. Fuck you. Oh, dude. Game, fuck you. Like... Damn. That's rude. I want a good doppies. Right, well... what I can show you here is, like, I'll show you my my farming route now. I'll show you, like, what I've been doing, grinding for gear and stuff. How I've found... I haven't really found any great gear particularly. I found a couple of blue drops, a couple more other things. So let's just mark these out on the map here. There's one here, there's one here, and I think there's one up here. I think there's one here as well. So I'll take note of these, and we can start adding these in, because all I've been doing is I've been TPing here, I'm TPing in there, running to the cult here. So it's just a short run there. You kill the cult, then you TP to the top, you kill the warden, and then you TP over here and you kill Cronley, and you go back to Devil's Crossing, reset the game. I did it again. I tried adding in, like, I tried adding in down here, going to that ruin and killing the first floor, but then it takes quite a while. It didn't seem as fluid, and it didn't seem as great for drops and stuff. But the Cronley fight, the warden fight, and the cult fight are all really good. The cult fight is important as well, because it gives you the blood of... I don't think I have any in my inventory. The Blood of Clothon, which is the drop. It's like the best place to farm the Blood of Clothon, which is the drop you need to make the skeleton key for the Steps to Torment. So that's why you farm that there. The Warden and stuff are also just like decent drop rates and things. There's also some bosses up here that you can fight along the way. Maybe there's better farming routes. They're just like the three sort of standard 35 plus dungeons that are in the game at the moment that you can farm. Like, I know you can farm reliably. I guess you could also try and farm like the first 2 levels of Steps of Torment over and over. I hadn't considered that, but I might consider doing that now. It's kind of sounds like a decent idea. You could also try and do something up here, but it's a bit out of the way. Anyway, thanks for watching. We finally killed the dude. I was like, I remember earlier in the game, I was like, I really want to kill that guy. Now he's dead. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next Grim Dawn video. I think it takes 15 minutes, I'd say, by the way. It's sort of 15 to 20 minutes to do that whole farming route. If you include this, maybe 20 to 25, but I think that might be worth it. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.